Hey babes, and welcome back to my channel. It's so good to see you here back again. As you might notice or not, I don't have any lip color on because today we're going to have a dedicated lip video specifically to the new Sigma lip switch. And I ordered it in the mail. The box has arrived and we're going to open it together and we're going to swatch all the colors. I'm going to first swatch them on nude lips so you can just see how they look on their own, and then later I think I will try them on top of black lip and maybe more. We'll see how this goes. So let's start. This is how the box arrived. It's really packaged nicely. It comes wrapped in this, pretty similar to how they ship their brushes. So first we have to admire this amazing holographic packaging. I mean, I could stare at this, put it under different lights and just marvel it forever. On each we have the name of the different shade. These are the 4 colors that I ordered. I have to mention that there is a color missing because in the original launch there was another color called Otherworldly. Otherworldly, yeah, that's a tongue twister. It was some kind of like a green shift color and it just wasn't sold in this relaunch. I don't know why, but you should probably know that. So let's take a look at what we have here. Just look at this. Seriously, just look at it. Don't do anything, just look at it. Oh my god. Here are the lip switch colors that are available. We have 3 that you can like, just looking at their texture, you can see that they're like much more shifty and maybe also more opaque. And the only one that isn't that way and is more kind of like an ultraviolet is this one in Transcend. So we have pink Lotus, which is mostly pink, but I can see in it, I can really see the entire spectrum in it. It's kind of mesmerizing. I see blue, I see definitely some orange. It seems like blue and orange are like very strong shifting colors in it. And I can definitely also see some sort of green and violet. This is insane. Can't wait to try it. Here we have Flip Flop. This one is more orange based, but it has kind of like the same shifting colors that we saw in Pink Lotus. Green, yellow, purple, very rainbowy. And we have Double Whammy, which seems just more bright. The base of it seems like it's purple, and the strong shifty colors I can see here are blue and green and a little bit of yellowy green orange. And then we have this one that is more see-through and just has this very purple shine to it. So let's start swatching these babies. And I shall scoot you a bit closer. It smells sweet, maybe a bit vanilla-y, kind of smells like a dessert, but it seems like it's not an overpowering scent. So let's give it a go. Already I can say that I really wish this was a bigger applicator. What is this? Why is it so small? It's not very convenient. This is really weird, you know, because I initially thought that this is like a synthetic brush that is just really pointy with its fibers. This is plastic. It's literally this plastic cone. This is the weirdest applicator I've ever used in my life. Right now I only have 1 layer. Now it's almost invisible, so I definitely need more for you to be able to see this. And I'm guessing this might be a problem of this applicator because it just doesn't get too much out. So I'm really hating the applicator for now, but we'll keep going. You know what? It'll take me forever if I really use the applicator. I'm going to use a lip brush. I can see in the viewfinder that my lips look more orange, but do they look iridescent? Not at all. I have a feeling that this just doesn't really work very well on natural looking lips. I'm already like putting a 3rd layer and it just looks orange, slightly orange, like a normal, completely normal lip gloss that is orange. Even here in my light when I'm shifting my head, I don't see that iridescence-ness, iridescence-ness, if that's a word. I don't see it in the reflections, so I'm not going to put more because I don't want to just waste product on the naked swatches. But for now, Flip Flop is a flop. At least when it's just on its own. It's a cute gloss, but it's definitely not iridescent at all. It becomes just sheer, it gives this very slight orange tint to the lips. Next, let's try Pink Lotus. What? Okay, I kid you not. This is a brush. What? Wow. I don't know if the camera caught that, but like when you swipe it, it's as if you're looking at an oil spill. That is so satisfying. So satisfying. Okay, so we have Pink Lotus. This one does actually look pink, but again, we have this issue. The iridescence in this lip gloss, it's not part of its shine. The shine is completely normal, like a normal lip gloss, just white light reflecting in the shininess of the lip gloss. So the iridescence the iridescent in it isn't really showing off unless you swipe it on your lips like this. And then you see it for a brief moment and then it's gone. I hope it looks better on top of other lipsticks because right now it's just not as unique as it looks in the jar. And what is the deal with this one actually having a brush? I don't get it. And this one having just plastic. What? Do I need to break into you? Maybe. Let's try this. Oh my god! It's as if it was just glued together. That's why it felt like plastic to me. So no, you are a brush. Actually, you can kind of see on the swatch on my hand, when it's like this goopy streak of the product, it actually is a bit iridescent, but once it's spreaded, it just loses its iridescence-ness. My god, how many times am I going to say this word that I'm not even sure if it exists in this video? And the next one is a double whammy. I need to break double whammy too. It had the same toughness that was on the Flip Flop gloss. Oh! Oh my god, did you see that? Rainbows on my lips. It's very lilac-y, I see. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my god, oh my god. Something really interesting that I noticed when I looked really up close in the mirror is that iridescence-ness is in a way visible within the cracks of my lips. Not that this accentuates the cracks in the texture itself, but it's as if it settles within all the nooks and crannies on my lips, and there the light reflects more, all those shifting rainbows. That is so weird. Let's go on to the last one, Transcend. It also needs to be broken to become a brush. Oh, this one actually shows. Wow. It's like ultraviolet. Okay, so this one is definitely visible. It gives this like electric purple vibe. It's definitely very vibrant, and if you can pull out this look, then good for you. I feel like it looks a bit weird on me, but maybe it's because my eye makeup is very blue, so we'll see about that. So let's get into swatching these on top of other lipsticks, because maybe that's where the real magic happens. I'm going to try kind of like a dark nude color by Kiko that I really like. It's 926. So we have it on. It's like a tiny bit berry, but it's still mostly a dark nude. I'm going to start with Pink Lotus to put it on top. So I put Pink Lotus on top, and although this is kind of a dark color, I don't see insane rainbows going on yet. Maybe the problem is that it's like a very similar family color because this is pink and it is some sort of pink, nude, slightly berry colored lipstick. Yeah, maybe they're too similar to stand out. But again, when I look up really close in the cracks of my lips, I can see some sort of an iridescent shine peeking through. Let's try the next one. I'm going to try it now with Flip Flop. So this is what we got with Flip Flop. I actually kind of like it, but again, not necessarily for it looking very iridescent and like shifting rainbows or like duochrome. I basically just like it for giving something orange to this nude lipstick. So as a lip gloss, it definitely looks nice. But no rainbows. So it seems like it isn't really working, at least not with this color, but maybe it's not working because of the formula. So I will try a liquid lipstick formula and see if it changes something. Anyway, let's try the next color. I'm getting sloppier by the minute. I'm going to do now Double Whammy. Let's see if you're the one. So the same, I don't really see no rainbows, no shifting duochrome, no iridescence. Well, let's try Transcend. So unlike the others, it is kind of noticeable, but what I am noticing also is that it ends up looking a little bit patchy because it's difficult coating a perfect coat of this color, and if you would do that, then it would be so gloppy and it would just do those ugly threads when your lips meet, and it will also waste a ton of product. Let's try them on top of black lipstick, and I don't have black lipstick, so I'm going to use black pencil. Yes. Okay, we're all blackened, and I think that what I'm actually going to do is like swatch all of them at once on my black lips because everyone says that that's how they show up the best. So maybe I'll just do like a stripy thing and it will look weird, and if it will look good, then maybe I will try and mix them together and get that insane rainbow look. So let's try that. Let's start with Pink Lotus and I'll put it in the middle. Okay, so we have Pink Lotus here. Let's do Double Whammy next to it. Pink Lotus is doing a Vlada MUA on me. Now, Flip Flop. This is what we got swatching all of them. We have Transcend on the side, Pink Lotus, Double Whammy, and Flip Flop. And because I had to put a lot, they were kind of dripping and they're giving me that dripping mouth thing going on. So I would say these are probably kind of good for something more editorial. So let's try mixing them up a bit. I'm going to put a little bit more of each and just like mix all of them all over my mouth. I didn't mix them up yet, and I actually think this looks so cool. It's super artistic. Some light, perhaps? So yeah, now I'm going to try and mix them all up. Okay, I will fool you not. I'm a bit obsessed. I feel like this looks amazing. I think it's cool that we can reach these types of lip looks nowadays with these types of products, and I think it's pretty amazing. So I think that maybe I want to try one last thing. So the last thing I'm going to try is with this liquid lipstick, an actual real liquid lipstick. This is the one by Bella Pierre Cosmetics. We got it in one of the last Starton boxes, and it's definitely one of the vampiest shades I have in my collection. So I think I'll try double whammy on top of it because it's kind of like purple. Purple might look cool. I can hardly see it. Let's try another color. I'm going to try Flip Flop. I don't see anything. Let's try Pink Lotus. Well, I see something slightly pink, but again, I don't see anything looking iridescent, shifty, duochromy. It's basically just the base color. So of course what is left is to try Transcend that always showed up until now, and we'll see if maybe it mixes with the others that are already on my lips. Ooh, mama. I'm green. Green lip. I have now Picasso lips. Well, not necessarily Picasso. Monet lips. Very colorful lips. And it might be because I layered some of the colors on top of each other. I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love this. But it is a crazy look and not necessarily a very daily wearable type of look. But I am kind of obsessed. I gotta admit. You might want to close up on this. This is so cool. It's as if there isn't like a single patch on my lips that is the same color. I'm kind of digging it. And with some light. I'm going to try and put a bit of Pink Lotus again and see if it becomes a bit more pink. It kind of does, and I dig it. Wow, I love this. This is so beautiful. So in the end, I feel like this actually looks amazing. The only problem is that I'm not 100% sure how to recreate this. Who knows? It's probably going to be some sort of a learning curve from now on. But I am a bit obsessed with how this looks. I feel like it's so unique. Check out how my looks look when I pout. It's as if like it's a little bit orange on the inside and it's also a bit iridescent. I love it. I love it so much. This is so cool. So now that I tried everything in many different ways, I can definitely sum it up for you. Okay, so after doing all of these swatches, I do feel like I learned something and I can give this a better review. It seems like on their own, they're just actually like a really normal looking lip gloss, and only if you look really closely and bizarrely enough in the cracks of your lips, you will see that iridescent shine that I was really looking for. Now, I really feel like the trick here is to use Transcend, and now I'm like getting really pissed that they didn't release Otherworldly, because I bet I could do awesome things with it because it had like the green color and I know that they're like the same consistency. So Sigma, bring it back. So it seems like the best thing to do is like to use any of these because they're all with like that same very rainbowy component, and then like activate it with Transcend. because this one just actually has this almost like an ultraviolet black light type of effect, and it just makes it all transcend. Maybe that's why it's called that way. So do I recommend buying all of them? If you're a makeup artist, then yeah, sure. You can probably be able to do something interesting with all of these. I'm definitely going to try use them as eyeshadows, like for that cool glossy look. So I tried putting it on my eyes and it's actually not creasing, although I'm wearing it for a while now. I have here Pink Lotus and Transcend, and here Double Whammy and Transcend. I think the Double Whammy side is more rainbowy. Really cool. So of course it doesn't dry, but it's like, it doesn't settle in the creases because of, I think, the formula that keeps showing the rainbows. That's so cool. Yes. But I feel like if you're just an everyday person that wants to have just something a little bit quirky in their makeup collection when they want to look more special for their lip looks, then I think that just buying two, with having Transcend as like the activating thing with any of them, and then you can get like that really cool extraterrestrial shine on your lips. And I guess that your choice would be like which type of undertone color as like the base color would suit you better. But for that, maybe I'll need to do further experiments. So here I have all the swatches mixed in my little mixology tryout. It seems like everything that you mix with Transcend ends up looking more green, but it kind of like has a different base color. So with Pink Lotus, it's pink. With Double Whammy, it's a lilac-y pink or purple. And with Flip Flop, it's orange. And it's weird because Transcend really looks bluish purple. Kind of like a synthetic opal looking thing. I do think that with two of them, with Transcend being the important one to like activate the look, you can get really cool looking lips with this amazing effect, and it can look amazing for like a really cool rave party, or for just a Halloween look, or if you're, you know, a little bit more sassy, you can just rock this look just going to the grocery store or going to Target. Why not? Just be you, be brave, and wear your rainbow lips like a champ. And overall, I'm thinking that it's a really cool product. It's problematic. It doesn't appear like it does in the tube very easily, but with some magic you can kind of make it happen. I wish it was easier, and I also don't really enjoy the applicator, the fact that you like need to break it to make it work. And I also think that you really need to actually use quite a lot to get that effect. Check out how empty they are just for me swatching them. I think this is also a disadvantage of the Sigma lip switch, because it seems like you kind of need a lot to see those effects. So definitely Transcend will be the first to end because I need it for those cool effects. Bummer. And it gave me that very Instagramical look of the dripping lip, which isn't really cute in real life. And definitely, for sure, it looks much better on dark lips as a base. So let's say that on average of like a 5-star scale, I would give these like 3.5, because they're so amazing, but they're fussy, and in a way it's like they don't work, but they do work. But you just need to be a bit fussy and finicky about it, so that's what I decided to give them. 3.5 stars in the Dorine scale. So that's it, babes. I hope you enjoyed this little review. Well, maybe it's not a very small review. I hope you enjoyed this review of the lip switch, and whether it helped you to know whether you want to purchase it or not. It's totally up to you, but I hope that I helped you decide better. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It's that little red button saying subscribe, and after subscribing, in order to not miss a single video, don't forget to also click on the little bell button so you can get a notification whenever a new video uploads. You should also follow me on all my social media platforms. On Instagram, I'm YoffiBeauty, and on Facebook, I'm YoffiBeauty Dorine Makeup Artist. So that's it for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, babes!